Yo, 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 y'all know what it is. It's your boy, Super Salad. If you seen the thumbnail, then you know why the fuck you here. Yes, Superman is out, everybody. And I'm here to give you my 2 cents on my review and what I think of the movie overall and stuff like that. And if it's a good movie or do I think you should go see the movie and stuff like that. Not that I really care, anyways. I just want to let you know, guys. I just want to let you guys know if I liked it or not. So, getting into it. This is gonna have spoilers. So, yeah, deuces. If you don't like the spoilers, fuck off. Get out of here. Hey, I didn't tell you to stay. Y'all already know what it is. Oh man, the movie. It was a fucking roller coaster for sure. A roller coaster for sure. Um, One thing that I did like about the movie that I really liked was the way that Superman was done. Superman was done great. He was written well. David fucking nailed it. Shout out to Henry Cavill because he was actually amazing as well. But damn it, David, I was not expecting him to be this damn good. David fucking did his damn thing. Okay, now that's one thing I did love about the movie is that Superman was perfect. Being a Superman movie, of course, you got to get him. I loved it. He was perfect, kind of not like in Man of Steel, where Man of Steel didn't really capture the essence of Superman and stuff like that. So it was a Superman movie, but without the essence of Superman. And this movie really captures that. The whole goody two shoes and stuff like that. There's even a scene where he saves a fucking squirrel mid fight. Mid fight, he saves a fucking squirrel. Like, it's just fucking beautiful. It's amazing and stuff like that. The way he's portrayed, I fucking loved it. Let's get into the bad. One of the bad things. The pacing. I'm gonna say the pace of it. There was things that I think could have been shorter, maybe things that weren't necessarily needed and stuff like that. And I also think that the movie definitely should have had way more Superman in it. Like, there was scenes where definitely should have just been more Superman scenes instead. To be honest, that's just me. That's maybe my opinion. But yeah, back to the good stuff. I liked the story. I liked the story that James Gunn was trying to tell with the whole Superman being good and stuff like that, and always seeing the good in everything. And then, so I did like that and stuff like that. The way the people looked up to him and stuff like that. The way people were willing to die for him and stuff like that. It was crazy as fuck. People were willing to die for this fucking guy and shit like that. Like, that was amazing. That right there was letting me know, like, okay, this is fucking Superman. Like, this is Superman. So the story was very well. Um, Another bad thing, wonky CGI here and there, but that's not that bad. I'm not gonna consider that like as a major. Oh, it was here and there, not major CGI, but like minor little things that are a little wonky here and there and stuff like that. The Justice Gang. Yes, let's talk about the Justice Gang. The Justice Gang was dope as fuck. I really liked Hot Girl. I like Hot Girl because y'all already know she's that nigga. She stand on business and shit like that. She's ready to murk any motherfucker anywhere, anytime. She does not give a flying fuck. She's murking a fucking dude. All right. Guy Gardner was done to a T. Though I wish Hot Girl did have a little more screen time. She's still fucking badass, and I love her, and I can't wait to see more of her. Guy Gardner, on the other hand, fucking accurate as D flying the fuck, okay? Straight fucking asshole. Nobody likes, thinks he's better than everybody, da da da. Especially with the scene in the part where he goes, sorry kid, Superman's not here, but don't worry, you got an upgrade. And it's like, boy, don't make me. Oh my god, like, yeah. So that scene right there, it had me like, no, the fuck he didn't. But at the same time, it was very accurate towards the guy's character to say some shit like that. So that was actually really good. Mr. Terrific is probably my most favorite fucking character that does not have superpowers of all time. If you guys been watching this channel since I started, you guys know I do not like characters without powers. My stuff is people with powers, mutants, metahumans, all that shit. Those are the people that I like. Well, guess what? This dude, Mr. Terrific, was fire as fuck. Dude was a straight bad ass, dude. It was crazy. I was not expecting it. I'm like, for a character with no power, that motherfucker is cool as shit. Okay? Cool as the shit. that's enough for the Justice Gang. Y'all already know what it is. The Justice Gang was fucking amazing. That's a working name, working progress. Like y'all know, the end of the movie, Metamorpho does join the Justice Gang at the end of the movie. That's why I didn't really go off on a rant about him, because he doesn't really join until the end of the movie. But that was dope to see as well too. What is another bad thing that is considered a bad thing for me? I feel like there should have been more Easter eggs and less fleshing of things that didn't need to be fleshed out. There was things that didn't really need to be fleshed out, and I feel like there definitely should have been like more cheap little Easter eggs towards other characters in this superhero universe that's been around, metahuman universe that's been around for 300 fucking years. I definitely wish there was more Easter eggs and stuff like that. So that's kind of a bad thing. I'm not gonna consider it something bad enough to like to make me not want to see the movie or nothing like that. But no, I just feel like, in my opinion, I feel like they should have more Easter eggs and stuff like that towards metahumans that've been around for 300 fucking years. So yeah, another good thing I like about the movie is the color. The color is amazing. The color grading, the way it looks, the way it's not so dark and bleaky like Man of Steel and stuff like that. I love Man of Steel and stuff like that. I do love me some fucking color for Superman and shit like that. Okay, like it was amazing. The setting was really good. I liked the fact that this movie really felt like I was really felt like I was reading a fuck reading. I was watching a Superman comic. Fuck reading a comic. I was watching a comic, and that's how it felt. It was fucking beautiful. The coloring, the setting and stuff like that. The way everything was, it was beautiful, phenomenal. The way the movie carried itself, honestly, in all reality, I loved it. If you're for the bad on this one, it's gonna be for people that don't read comic books. You are gonna be confused here and there. I'm not even gonna lie. There's gonna be parts where you're like, okay, what the fuck is going on now? Okay, like I'm not even gonna lie. You might be confused in a couple parts and stuff like that. But hey, the movie's moving just like a fucking comic from panel to panel. Okay, so I mean, yeah, comic books do that too. Sometimes you flip the panel and it's like, okay, this is not even what the fuck I was just reading in the first panel. Okay, and comics do that shit too. So I'm not even mad at that. I'm just letting you guys know, if you're not a comic book reader, there will be confusion here and there. So that's another thing and stuff like that. So y'all already know. Another good thing, I liked the length of the movie. I liked it how long the movie. It wasn't too long. It wasn't too short and stuff like that. I actually liked it, the length and stuff like that. The length of the movie was actually pretty good. Pretty surprised me as well. Another thing that I liked, the kaiju, especially when they let him go and he was a baby and stuff like that. He was so fucking cute. And then next thing you know, he's fucking huge and trembling trembling over the fucking city, knocking down buildings and shit like that. The kaiju was fucking lovely. I love the way that Clark didn't want to immediately kill the kaiju and stuff like that. He wanted to try to take it to like this um, extraterrestrial type of fucking zoo and shit like that. It was so cool and stuff like that. The way that he wanted to attack the situation, it was just fucking lovely. Letting me know that that Superman, yes, is understood as a character, and it was just fucking lovely to see such a scene like that. And another character that really caught me by surprise. Before I jump into another bad over here, I'm going to talk about a couple more goods because you guys already know what it is. Because the good outweighs the bad. Obviously, making it a good movie, when the good outweighs the bad, obviously that means it's good. So, um, another good, Crypto was fucking amazing. This motherfucker was so accurate. He was a dog. He was a dog. He was just literally a dog with superpowers. That's it. He wasn't. James Gunn didn't make him over the top, like where he's fucking talking and shit like that. No, dude is a fucking dog. He's literally just acting like a dog. He just has powers. That's it. And it's fucking lovely the way that Crypto is portrayed. I loved it personally. It was fucking amazing. So, if you love dogs, honestly, if you're a dog person, cat person, animal person, whatever the fuck, you're gonna love this. At the simple fact that this Superman cares about these animals. Like, Crypto's not his dog, but he fucking cares about him so fucking much. And it's not even his dog, he's just babysitting him. But he cares about him so fucking much. You know what I'm saying? And that's what makes this Superman movie so fucking good, because this Superman really fucking cares. And that's what really makes the fucking movie for me, in my opinion. Um, a bad for the movie was the Kryptonian parents. Um, I'm not saying that it was bad as in like I didn't like it, but it's gonna be bad as in like a lot of other people are not gonna like it. And they just wanted him to rule over Earth with an iron fist. You know, they're like rule over Earth, show no mercy, and this and the third. You know, the same shit from Invincible and shit like that. The same shit that they wanted the Goku to do and stuff like that. So I don't see why anybody would get mad at them being sadistic and sinister like that when it's been like that ever fucking since everybody came out. Fucking Goku, they wanted Goku to take over the planet and shit like that, and they wanted fucking Viltrumites, Viltrumites to take over the planet and shit like that. And that's all to it. The only difference is that they wanted him to rule over the Earth with an iron fist. And while I'm not gonna say I don't like it because I didn't mind, I don't really care because his parents are not really like they're not really an important and central part to actual Superman's actual character. They're just there like, hey, look, this is where he came from, and that's it. They're not really like essential to his character, so I didn't really care about that kind of change. That's a change that I really don't care about. That doesn't bother me at all. If it bothers you, then personally, you're just pathetic. You missed the whole point of the movie. You don't understand it and stuff like that. If you're like people that I've seen on the internet, like that comic creator dude, whatever the fuck his name is, um, don't listen to that guy. That guy's just over exaggerating what they wanted him to do and stuff like that. And Clark didn't stand on none of that. He went completely opposite against what the fuck they said. He didn't want nothing to do with those people anymore once he found out that they wanted him to do that and stuff like that. So yeah, don't let people on the internet get to you and stuff like that. People will lie to go out of their way. That's just how the world is. People are cruel. People don't care, and that's just about to it. That doesn't mean that it has to be bad. If you don't like it, then you don't like it, and that's all to it. It's okay with that. But don't go out there talking about some, oh, the whole entire movie's bad because of this. No, no, no. Like Clark doesn't even give a fuck about his Kryptonian parents after he finds out that they wanted him to rule the Earth. He doesn't even give a fuck about that. It's all about Earth parents, and that's it. Like, and that's another thing. That's another thing that I liked. I liked that the Earth parents. I liked it that he basically disowned his Kryptonian parents and basically just said, "Fuck it, it's my Earth parents or nothing" and shit like that. And I really love that about his character because that's what really makes him Superman. And the whole gist about it is what James Gunn is trying to say here is like your parent is not the one who had you, but the one who raises you. And that's true. That's indeed true. Your parent is not the one who had you. Your parent's the one who raised you because they're the ones who taught you everything. They raised you. You learned everything from them. So yeah, I don't mind the little change and stuff like that they did to the Kryptonian parents. I knew Clark was just gonna throw them in the water and shallow them out as soon as he found that out and stuff like that. So that's normal. I do love the fact that the Earth parents are completely the opposite. They're caring. They want him to be his own person and stuff like that, and they just want to cherish and love him for the child that he is to them and stuff like that. And that's what makes it such a beautiful thing because they just love him for him no matter what, and that's what I love about it. It's actually great writing. And um, another thing that I did like was Lois Lane. Lois Lane was actually pretty fucking amazing. She was pressing Superman, like she saw shit different, different views, opposite views, and shit like that. And she was pressing him, and she wasn't letting him get away with nothing. And it was beautiful. I loved it. Like I love the way that these supporting characters were used in the movie and stuff like that. Especially people like Jimmy Olsen. I loved Jimmy Olsen in this movie. Fucking badass and stuff like that. Just like he is in the comic books and shit like that. Fucking love it. The only kind of little difference is he a little player. All the girls want him. They think he's hot and stuff like that. But Jimmy's not really like paying attention to them and stuff like that, which is good writing to me, unfortunately, because Jimmy really wouldn't be paying attention to nothing like that. So yeah, that was another thing that I really liked and stuff like that. And oh man, how would I compare this to something like the comics? I would say it's very comic accurate and stuff like that, very comic booky at some points and stuff like that. And I absolutely love it. I fucking love it. For some people that don't read the comics, they might not like it, but that's all right. What was another thing that maybe I didn't like? Well, for me, I didn't like Ultraman. I didn't like Ultraman. I didn't like the way he was done. I didn't like why he was written. It was cool and all, they said he was more powerful than Superman, but dumber and stuff like that. And I was just like, I'm just like, fuck that. Like, nah. I needed more. Fuck the, oh, he's stupid as fuck, but strong as shit. No, 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 no. I needed the more of like, something more of like the real Ultraman from Earth 3, instead of like, because he Lex Luthor got this fucking pocket dimension that he did from recreating the Big Bang and shit like that. And I would have preferred for it to be Ultraman. Like I would have preferred it for it to be Ultraman, as in like, hey, look, I found another variant of you when I was in this pocket dimension. I found another variant of you, and his name is Ultraman. And like maybe some shit like that would have been even cooler. But he was just a fucking clone that was fucking retarded and just stronger, but fucking retarded, dumb as shit. Like, and I kind of didn't like that, honestly, to be honest. So I don't really like the way Ultraman was done and stuff like that. So yeah, that was really it for the bad. I don't really find anything else bad about the movie, to be honest. That was what, one, two, three, four, five, six, about six, seven bad things. Compared to one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, about 14, 15 good things about the movie. You feel me? So yeah, the movie's good overall. So what was another good thing about the movie that I like? Supergirl. Yeah, Supergirl's in the movie. I loved it. I loved it. It was super accurate to Supergirl as a character and stuff like that. Um, I feel like it wasn't really like. I know a lot of people are gonna try to say that it was doing too much and stuff like that, but it's really not. Kara literally in the storyline, Women of Tomorrow, Kara literally goes to another planet to get drunk and stuff like that, and she makes sure that the planet has a red sun so she can get drunk and stuff like that. So this movie pulled that straight out of the comic books. Like it was lovely. Supergirl was fucking beautiful. Millie, I think, fucking nailed it for the couple of seconds that she played Supergirl. Fucking nailed it, man. She plays a really good drunk Supergirl. Not gonna lie, okay? Not gonna lie. It was pretty fucking dope. I fucking love. I can't wait to see more of her and stuff like that. She's gonna be amazing as Supergirl. And to be honest, I would have to give this movie an 8 out of 10. I would give it an 8 out of 10 because it's a really good movie, especially as a comic book fan. It's a really, really fucking good movie. As a not a comic book fan, and maybe just a casual moviegoer, I would say yeah, it's still a good movie. I would say still go watch it because it's definitely enjoyable. I didn't find myself being bored at any point. There was times where I'm not gonna lie, in Batman v Superman, there was times in that movie where, especially the Ultimate Edition, I found myself like bored. You feel me? And this has happened in Marvel movies and stuff like that as well too. Especially examples like Captain Marvel, Ant Man, and stuff like that. There was times where I found myself being bored and stuff like that. In this movie, it wasn't like that at all. I was hyped, like, oh shit, what's gonna happen next? Oh fuck, oh damn, what the hell? Oh, that's dope. Like I was into it. I was into it the whole time. There was a few things there I was just like, oh man, like but none of that. The movie was fucking. It was fucking great, and I recommend anybody that's a comic book fan to go watch it. I even recommend people that don't read comics to go watch it because I didn't really find myself that boring during the movie. So that means you guys are gonna actually just love the way the movie is and stuff like that. Especially if you loved something like Superman Returns, I definitely suggest you go watch it. If you love the Christopher Reeves movies, I suggest you go watch it. If you're a fan of Man of Steel and the Zack Snyder universe, uh, well, if you're a fan of Man of Steel, I suggest you go watch it. A little bit after that, and the character really started getting deconstructed afterwards and stuff like that. But Man of Steel as a whole, it's a movie by itself without the other ones. If you're a fan of that movie, I would say yeah, I would say go watch it. I would definitely say go watch it because I love Man of Steel. I still love Man of Steel to this day. Shout out to Henry because he was awesome. He was just his character was. Oh yeah. Oh sorry guys. His character just wasn't written too well, and that's really about it. And you can't really blame him for that and stuff like that if he didn't write the movie and shit. But yeah, you guys know what it is. This is my review on Superman. If you guys think I'm about to edit any of that shit out, well, sadly mistaken. I ain't editing none of that fucking shit out. I'm leaving it in here and shit like that. No, Superman did not sexually fucking assault nobody, and that, this, and the third. And no, his parents did not tell him to sexually assault every woman on Earth. No, they didn't tell him to do no sexual assaulting. No, they just said, yo, go there. You're going to get powerful. Rule over those fucking bums because you guys are bums, okay? His parents are not lying. You guys are fucking bums. And he's like, rule over them with an iron fist. Don't let none of them try to tell you what to do. And that, this, and third. And make sure you have a million fucking kids so they don't overthrow you and shit like that. And that's where people are talking about some sexual assault and stuff like that. Telling somebody to go out and have a bunch of fucking kids so he can recuperate his population, it's not fucking sexual assault. Okay? I'm sorry that you guys follow and watch retarded ass dudes that run around with only head canon because they can't even be smart enough to comprehend what's actually going on in a book or in a movie. Yeah, don't let these people get to you, man. Don't let none of these critics, none of these people online, don't let nobody go get to you, man. Go out, enjoy this fucking movie, love it yourself, give your own opinion and shit like that, and don't let nobody fucking tell you what to do. You're your own person. You roll over your mind. Nobody else. Go fucking watch the movie, man. I would suggest to. You don't have to, but I would suggest. If you're a comic book fan and you're a regular moviegoer, just likes movies that where shit's just happening, go fucking watch it. Go watch it. Stop letting these bum ass people try to tell you not to watch it because they don't want the movie to succeed. This is a great fucking start to the DCU. It may not be the greatest comic book movie ever, but it's a great fucking start to a universe, and I fucking liked it. So I think you should go fucking check it out. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy, Super Solid in this bitch. Deuce it.